Unit 2. Form filling and table completion.
Listening activity number 1. You will hear a dialogue. As you listen, fill in the form below.
If you wouldn't mind answering just a few more questions. Your family name is Riley, isn't it?
That's right.
How do you spell it, please?
Riley.
Thank you. And could you let me have your first name as well?
Certainly, Peter.
Could you tell me how long you've been studying English, Mr. Riley?
6 years.
And what examinations have you passed?
The IELTS test and my overall band is 6.
Thank you, Mr. Riley. Now I have to ask you to try and assess your English in relation to your special subject needs. Let's start with reading. How much help do you need as regards reading?
I read quite a lot in my special subject. None really.
What about listening? Do you need any help with that?
Yes, I think so. I need a lot of help there.
And what about writing?
Some help, I think. My main problem in that area is time.
And speaking?
A lot of help there. That's certainly my biggest worry.
Listening activity number 2. You will hear a dialogue. As you listen, fill in the form below.
Good morning. I'm Peter Smith from India.
Good morning. My name is Li Ying from China.
Ah, have you registered for the courses yet?
Yes, I have.
Good. So what subject did you put first?
Computer science.
I see. And what subject did you put last then?
Oh, arts.
That's interesting. Could you give any reasons for your choice? I mean, why did you put computer first, for example?
Well, now in my country, computers are very popular, and it will be easier to find a job after graduation. And also computer-related jobs are well paid. I suppose that makes a difference. Besides, information technology does have a very big effect in our lives, doesn't it?
Yes, I agree. It allows us to store very large amounts of information, transmit a lot of information quickly, and process a lot of information as soon as we receive it.
Yes. With developments in information technology, we can use computers in so many different ways, such as sending messages directly and receiving TV programs from one country to another, and processing all kinds of information.
Yes, it is more commonly used in my country too. And why did you put arts last?
Oh, yes, that's simple. I've nothing against arts. It's quite interesting and creative, but I really don't have talent in that area. So I put it last.
I see. What about the other subjects? What order did you put those in?
Medicine second, dentistry third, and engineering fourth.
Listening activity number 3. You will hear 2 telephone conversations involving an invitation. As you listen, fill in the forms below. Conversation 1.
Four two one 7845.
Hello. May I speak to Mary?
Speaking.
Mary, Frida and I were wondering if you and David would like to have a night out with us sometime.
All right, we'd like that very much. What did you have in mind?
Well, perhaps we could go and see a film, and then have something to eat afterwards.
That would be great. When?
We were thinking of Friday.
That should be okay. I'll have to check with David, but I don't think we are doing anything.
All right, perhaps you could let me know tomorrow.
Okay, or I'll phone later. See you then, and thanks for the invitation.
Conversation 2. Hello, 204-5789.
Hello, Peter.
Yes, is that Mary?
Yes, how are you?
Fine. Have you spoken to David?
Yes, I'm afraid we're busy on Friday, We're going to a party, apparently. What are you doing on Saturday?
Frida's parents are coming over.
Oh, that's a pity. Some other time, then.
Yes, see you tomorrow then.
Yes, see you.
Listening activity number 4. You will hear the BBC weather forecast. As you listen, fill in the missing information in the correct column.
And now the weather forecast by BBC's Rob McElhenney. Rob.
Here's the weather forecast for the next 24 hours for the whole of England, Wales and Scotland. Well, in South England and Midlands it'll be mainly cloudy with showers or longer spells of rain. And there will be quite a cold wind coming from the west, creating temperatures around 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. I don't think you'll see much of the sun. Cloudy all day with showers, I'm afraid. And in Wales and Northern Ireland, there will be a mixture of sunny spells in the morning, and in the afternoon there will be quite a strong northeasterly wind, causing the temperature to be lower than yesterday, around 2 to 4 degrees. You can expect some rain in the evening. The east coast of England will see the best of today's weather. It will be warmer than yesterday, no winds and sunshine, so quite warm for the time of the week. In Scotland and Northern Ireland, however, there will be heavy rain and snow over the highest ground. The temperature will drop to below freezing, -3 or -5, and on the highest spots, -10. It will be very cold and very windy everywhere, with gales in places and severe gales in parts of the north. Again, very cold below freezing and very windy. And that's all from me. Listening activity number 5. A man is looking for a new flat. He is talking to an estate agent. Listen carefully and fill in the form below.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a flat. I'd like one with 2 bedrooms.
All right. Have a seat, please. Let me ask you a few questions. First of all, may I have your name, please?
My name's Perry Prattley.
How do you spell your last name, Mr. Prattley?
It's P-R-A-T-L-E-Y.
P-R-A-T-L-E-E-Y. First name Perry. And what's your present address, Mr. Prattley?
It's 14 Twyford Avenue.
How do you spell Twyford?
T-W-Y-F-O-R-D.
Twyford. That's in West Ealing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you have a phone number?
Yes, it's 563-8995.
563-8995. And could you tell me your occupation, please?
I'm a clerk.
I see. And the name of your employer?
I work for Barclays Bank in West Ealing.
Barclays Bank. Fine. And you're looking for a 2-bedroom flat?
That's right.
Could you wait just a minute, please? I'll take a look in our files.
Listening activity number 6. You are going to listen to a conversation between a landlord and a tenant. Imagine you are the tenant. Listen carefully and fill in the form below. Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I saw an advert in the local paper for a room to rent. Is it still available?
Yes, it is. Would you like to see it?
Thank you.
Here's the room. As you can see, it's large and has plenty of space. There is a single bed and a settee in the corner. The kitchen, toilet and bathroom are on the 1st floor.
I see. Would I share them with anyone else?
Yes, you would share them with 4 other people who have rooms here. Is that all right for you?
Yes, that's fine. May I ask you a few questions about the accommodation?
Certainly, go ahead.
Is there a phone in the house I can use?
I'm sorry there isn't, But you can receive calls here and you can make calls from the phone box down the road.
I see. Will I have to pay any bills?
No, your rent covers all the bills.
That's very good. The rent is £200 per month, isn't it? When is it due?
The rent is due on the first day of the month. Is there anything else you would like to know?
No. I think you've told me all that I need to know. Can I think about the room and call you before 6 p.m. with my decision?
Certainly. If you decide to take the room, you will have to pay £200 plus £150 deposit, which is refundable when you leave, providing you haven't damaged anything. If you break anything, though, I can't refund all your deposit.
I understand. Would you please tell me your telephone number?
Yes, 409-3378.
409-3378. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you later on today.
Fine, but you'd better phone back as soon as you can if you want it, because I may rent it out to someone else in an hour or two. Listening activity number 7. You will hear a conversation at the customs in Gatwick Airport. As you listen, fill in the form below.
Next, please. Good morning, sir. May I have your disembarkation card?
What?
Your landing card. Do you have one?
No, I have no card.
I see. Well, I'm afraid you need one. Here, let me help you. First of all, could I have your surname, please?
My name?
Yes, your last name. You know, your family name.
Ah, yes, Anthony Butcher.
I beg your pardon?
Anthony Butcher.
Could you spell that for me, please?
B-U-T-C-H-E-R. Butcher.
B-U-T-C-H-E-R. And your first name?
Anthony.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're going to have to spell that one too.
A-N-T-H-O-N-Y.
All right. And what's your occupation, Mr. Butcher? What do you do?
My job?
Yes.
I'm a student. I don't have a job right now.
And when were you born? What's your birthday?
14th of April, 1966.
April the 14th, 1966. And your nationality?
Sorry?
What country do you come from?
My country? Italy.
So you're Italian. And what's the reason for your trip? Why have you come to the UK?
Why? To study English.
Fine. And where will you be staying?
With my brother.
All right. What's his address, please?
Address?
Yes, your brother's address. Where does he live?
35 Halefield Road, Tottenham, London.
35 Halefield Road, Tottenham. Okay, that's it. Have a nice day. Next, please.
Listening activity number 8. You're a member of the staff in a lot property office in a department store. A woman comes to your office to report that she has lost something. As you listen, fill in the report form with the information she gives you.
Excuse me, please. I seem to have lost my handbag.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll have to fill out this lost property report for you. It was a handbag, you say?
That's right.
What sort of a handbag?
Well, it was oval-shaped and made of leather.
I see. And what colour was it?
It was a black and white checked one.
And what would it be worth?
Well, it was quite an expensive one. I bought it last month and I paid £50 for it.
What was in your bag?
A purse with £200 cash, my car keys, and my driving licence as well.
And where did you leave it?
I'm sure I left it in the coffee shop on the 6th floor.
And when was that?
About 2:30, I think.
Where did you go when you left the coffee shop?
To the record department. I wanted to buy some magazines there, but I found I'd lost my handbag, so I came here.
I'm sure it'll turn up. Now could you tell me your name?
Thomas. Janet Thomas.
And your address, Mrs. Thomas?
25 King Street.
And your telephone number, please.
423-7689.
All right, Mrs. Thomas. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Thank you very much. Listening activity number 9. You will hear an interview between a young woman who has applied for a position with a company and the personnel officer of the company. As you listen, fill in the form below.
I wonder if you'd mind telling me your full name, please, Miss Sutton.
Shirley Sutton.
How do you spell Sutton?
Sutton.
Thank you. Now let me see, you studied English at college, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. I was at Leeds University.
When was that?
In 1990.
So you graduated about 4 years ago?
That's right.
And could you tell me what kind of work experience you've had?
My last position was as a teacher at Smithfield Secondary School in Leeds.
When was that exactly?
From 1992 to 1993.
Uh-huh.
Before that, I worked for Kmart as a shop assistant. That was from 1990 to 1992, and I've been doing freelance work for the last few months.
Well, Miss Sutton, your qualifications for the job are excellent. Could you tell me what kind of salary you're expecting?
Well, in my last job I was making £500 a month. I understand that this position has a starting salary of around £600 a month.
That's right.
That would be fine with me.
And is there anything you'd like to ask about the job?
Yes, I'd like to know if the company provides opportunities for further education.
Yes. Our employers are allowed to take up to 4 hours a week at full pay to attend college courses.
That's very generous.
Is there anything you'd like to know?
No, not at this time.
Well, I've enjoyed meeting and talking with you. We'll call you within the week.
Thank you. I appreciate the time you've given me. Bye.
Goodbye.
Listening activity number 10. You will hear 4 telephone messages. As you listen, write down the important information given by the callers. Now listen to the messages. Message 1.
Hello, 562261.
Oh, hello. Could I speak to Bill?
Afraid he's not here at the moment. Could I take a message for him?
Yes. Would you ask him to phone me tonight before 10 o'clock? If he gets back before then, I go to bed at 10, yes? Or tomorrow morning, before I leave for work. I leave the house about 8:30, okay?
Right, yeah.
My number is 235-669.
Right, and you... Oh, what's your name?
Oh, sorry. Mary. Mary Roberts.
Mary Roberts.
Right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Fine, I'll give him the message. Goodbye.
Bye. Message 2. Hello, 237-561.
Oh, Henry Gray here. Can I speak to Tom, please?
I'm afraid Tom's not in. Can I take a message for him?
Oh, yes. Look, I've arranged to meet him tomorrow morning in my office.
Yeah.
At 9:30. Look, I can't make it at that as early as that now. Can you give him a message?
Yes.
I want to change the time of the meeting to 10:30, please, instead of 9:30.
Yeah.
All right? Now look, if this isn't possible, can you get Tom to phone back at any time this afternoon before 5:30?
Yes. What's your number?
My number is 488992.
488992. 10:30 tomorrow morning in your office. What's your name again?
Henry Gray.
Fine. I'll leave him the message.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Message 3.
Hello, 345-7144.
Oh, is Linda there?
No, I'm afraid she's out at the moment.
Oh, Lord, well, look, This is Anne Bridge speaking. My...
Oh, hang on. I haven't got a pencil. Hang on just a second. Right, Anne Bridge, yeah?
Would you please tell Linda that the film will be shown at 8 o'clock this evening instead of 8:30?
Yeah.
So I think we'd better meet at 7:30 in front of the school gate.
Right, so you're coming to meet her at 7:30 in front of the school gate.
Could you get Linda to call me at lunchtime?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Oh, what's your number?
444
Yeah?
0456.
0456.
Yeah.
Right, I'll give her the message as soon as I see her.
Oh, thanks a lot. Sorry to trouble you. Bye.
That's all right. Bye-bye.
Message 4.
Hello, 409267.
Hello. Hello. Do you think I could speak to Linda?
Afraid she's out at the moment. Can I take a message for her?
Ah, now, it's about the arrangements for Sunday.
Yes.
Saturday, no. Oh, this is awfully difficult. Now, well, perhaps you could tell her that I've heard the weather forecast this evening. It's going to rain tomorrow, so we have to use the school hall for our stalls instead of the playing ground.
Just a minute. Let me get a pencil and write them down. Yes. Use the school hall instead of playing ground.
Would you please tell her to come earlier tomorrow morning? Let's say at 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 at the school hall, so we will have plenty of time to rearrange our stalls. Could you say that? She should be there at 8:30.
Yeah. Who actually are you?
Debbie Harris.
Yes, has she got your number?
She has. Thank you so much.
Fine. Do you want to give it to me just in case?
No, it's all right, I think. It's perfectly all right.
Fine. I'll give her the message then. Goodbye.
Goodbye to you.